Howdy folks, it is Lanso90 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, where I believe we're about to land on the moon. It's actually been a while though, so indeed we are. In fact, we're suborbital and going to die unless I take control of the spacecraft here, so let's do that. Alright, we got Jebediah and Bob. Jebediah. What kind of science had we finished and what had we not finished? It's the big question. Contracts. No, we still have to return to Kerbin, so I can't fix that. Let's see. We're going to need to point retrograde here soon. Do you have RCS on you? No, I decided to land without RCS. Your mileage may vary. A lot of the Let's Players of Kerbal Space Program use the RCS to land. However, in this case, I don't really feel like it. We're just going to try to drift over till we're getting close to landing in this crater, because I don't want to do it until... Like, I don't want to start burning now or land somewhere else. It'd be fine to land somewhere else, but... The only problem is... As we go along here, we're going to get closer and closer to the surface and have less and less time to stop. I can do something like this, though. It's a bit of a waste, but we have a lot of extra fuel right now that we don't have much to do with anyway. So I'm just going to do that just to like pull us up a bit. I'm going to have to jettison this thing sooner rather than later. I think this whole spacecraft is definitely overkill. That's okay. I'm going to assume that past me did all the science they needed to do. I think I did. I think we did a lot of it on the past mission even. Try to get rid of that. I think they may need to make it so like the crater surface is actually darker, like on the real moon, because the lava plains on the real moon are distinctly much darker. Here, though, it's like, eh. All right, so thrust limiter on that. It's just a bit of a delicate engine. Don't overshoot. No, we should be fine. It might land in a sub crater or something, but actually some. As I say, there's like some taller ridges up here. I don't really want to impact those. Getting a bit low over the surface. Actually, it's getting a little scary. I might not have slowed down fast enough. Goodbye. Somehow our staging got changed. I was very scared. Day 22, hour 2. Day 22, hour 2. We can try this persistent. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't know what was wrong with our staging there. We'll find out at some point. Man, put us at the Space Center when we're like in the middle of doing stuff. in low gain. What happened? This engine didn't really seem to fire. So I double staged to get to that one. I don't know. But I do know that we need to add a maneuver here soon. That pulls this up. So that, even if it puts us into an orbit, because I wasn't getting enough time to slow down, a little bit too low to the ground. Not good enough, huh? Some skip ahead technology here to help that out. Don't really need that. I just put it there to remind myself of what I needed to do, basically. You should probably start now. This engine doesn't have as much gusto as I expected it would. It does have that dink specific impulse, though. Or over the crater. Getting a bit extra distinction juice would be nice. To land in like this area here is pretty flat. Please, little spacecraft, stage properly. As far as I can tell, you should be staged properly. There we go. Cancel out that horizontal momentum. You want to go all in on going straight down. Okay, you land just so I can keep my eye on that retrograde vector. All right. Extension time. Lights on, won't hurt. Careful. Just trying to push it a little bit more on target here. Easy, easy. By putting it more on target, I put it more off target. Might not want to use Jebediah's personal controls for this. Are gonna get dropped into a sub crater. Be okay if we weren't on the slope, but we're going to be on the slope. Uh-oh. Can't go through this. I'm sorry. I know you want permanent consequences, but yeah. It just takes too long to go through all of this again. Fortunately, every time I back out, I've got to go back to there. I mean, this is even worse. I don't think I can get there quick enough. I don't think I can activate all those engines quick enough either. I might be able to use all the engines to save it, but probably going to have to go all the way back again. It's even faster this time. There's no way. Oh, except you can do that. Yeah. Because of the way saving works, that's not going to work. Ourselves some weak A engines here. Gotta make more quick saves here so we can do this properly. I'm not trying to suicide burn. It's just I haven't landed with such a heavy vehicle in a while. So I think we would have made it if that was at like ground level, but that wasn't a ground level location. Okay. This is our new YouTube quick save. Guess it's just because the vehicle's like so much heavier than the lander we put down last time that I'm the struggle has been real. We really need like that real height clock there. Out of here, retrograde marker. Get out of here. Get planted vertically, retrograde marker. Just do it. It's time to periapse will help figure out how long I need to burn once we're vertical. This engine does have more kick to it though than the last one, so that's at least proper. It's just also not quite enough. It is enough. I just didn't quite do it quite right. It was close to right, though. Kind of throttle down. I kind of have to keep the engine hot so that there. Oh, this is YouTube. Not making multiple saves because depending on what goes wrong, I can possibly just live with it. Looks like we may land on a crater rim again. That's kind of what RCS is for adjusting if you're going to land in a crater or not. Nice to have surface indicator a little bit sooner. Why we're wiggling so much? Guess because we're tall, might be top heavy. We're gonna land right on the ridge of the small crater. I should have put RCS on. And then the thing would be even taller, you know? It's tall enough. I did everything in my power to make this thing as short as I could, and this is what I came up with. The next rocket size up makes it a little easier to land, I think. I don't know if that actually won't work. Time to periaps will not actually work the way I hoped it would. So they're running low on fuel. Uh-oh. Okay. Stupid ridges, man. Uh-oh. Well. Can't live without both solar panels. So, the fuel is a big problem too. I do have to do a little bit more of a suicide burn. Okay, we gotta get moved a different way though. This may take a few tries. Please let this be good enough to be off. Freaking wobbly ass spacecraft too. Stay in the direction I point you. Graphic glitches. So we know we can survive an impact at like 15 meters a second. Be okay. Much a big difference that made just not landing in a pit. Not supposed to happen. Not supposed to happen. Quit falling over. There's no reason to fall over. We gotta pack up that solar panel while I try to get this thing flipped. All right, this thing ain't got the... It ain't got the control to flip, apparently. That's okay. Delicately extend that out. We should be able to ramp it off, so hopefully this is good enough. All right. Magnetometer data, please. From the Mun's northwest crater. Plasma wave data won't work here. Material study. The fine dust of the Mun has intermixed with some of the samples. You have begun a sneaking suspicion that they'll never be able to clean the lab again. Mystery goo. The goo seems to be less dense here. Collect laser data. From space, apparently. It's scanned from the surface of... For the Mun's northwest crater, the dense, highly compacted surface in this crater is hardly affected by the laser. Hard-packed. Weren't you just saying that it wasn't hard-packed? Temperature scan from the Mun's northwest crater. Click to record a temperature from the environment. Pressure data. They say Insanity is doing the same thing multiple times, expecting different results. Crew report. Record the crew's assessment of the situation. Bob, this is your legendary moment. It's one small step for a Kerbal, one giant leap for Kerbal kind. And, sacrifices were made. Rest in peace, solar panel. Bombs landing. First lunar landing site. Hooray. All right. EVA report. Start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is normal. Take a surface sample. The ground materials appear to be a combination of basaltic rocks and breccia. A plug with crud and sludge. As our boy would say, Dr. Avo Robotnik. These need to be turned off. Turn them off momentarily. Well, we have a solar panel out now, so we should be okay. I turned it off when, or wanted to turn them off when I thought we were going to lose both solar panels. Oops. Don't pop the solar panel too hard, though, because it might still pop off. All right, I should have all of that. Oop. I think we pulled off some kind of double jump there. I don't think he was actually supposed to get that much air. I don't think he was supposed to get that much air by jumping. Take the data. Then let's get you back on board. I'll also take you out. Take all the data. Get back on board. Jebediah. It's your turn, bud. Oh, you ain't got the science know-how of Bob there, but still take a surface sample. You'll still get a little bit of data out of it. Technically, this can collect the data again. Oh, actually, no. Bob has to restore it first. Oops. Okay, here's Jebediah would be the first one to do a black backflip on the mun. You back on board. EVA Bob. Sorry, Bob, you got more work to do. Data and restore those, please. So that we may run this again. I think that was the only one that needed to be run twice. Keep data. The mystery you might need it too. Yep. So, oh, that's Kerbal again. I meant to grab. Yeah, but data. And then Bob will reset them one more time. Well, I guess we might need them once we land somewhere, right? Well, actually, we're not going to take this back. This is staying here. That's okay. It will be a memento to our little bit of a messed up landing here. But we'll get them home in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed this historic episode of Kerbal Space Program. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.